is Doyin.
Oh, so you guys, Doyin is out of the Big Brother Ninja house. Welcome back to my channel, guys. If you're new here, please do well to subscribe, turn on your post notifications so that you can get notified each time I post a brand new video. And do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thumbs up, guys. So another live eviction show, and today's eviction was not shocking. This is one eviction that we already kind of expected. The shocking thing, though, was the voting polls. Did you guys see those results? Yo, hey, this is the thing I feel like was most shocking for a lot of people. I'm sure when you saw the voting polls, you were equally shocked. Venita had 26.16% and White Money 17.12, just a little bit above Doing Smartin, and White Money would have been at the bottom of the polls. So just let me know if this eviction result shocked you. Going by this, it means that Elebai obviously tops the polls from what we can see. But for the percentage, if you're adding everything here, plus 17, it means that Elebai actually had over 40 something percent. So just let me know if this particular result shocked you. It was quite shocking to me, especially the gap that Venita gave. But I expected that Venita will actually have like good votes because of Adekunle is not up, and then Shippers and everything. But just let me know your thoughts on this. And then tables were shookets, if I may say. Tables were shookets in the house today. Ebuka asked Doyin about what she wanted to say to Venita, because I posted the video yesterday and Doyin spoke about how she sees Venita, and just said certain things about Venita. And Ebuka asked her, okay, you said you wanted me to ask you this question, and now I'm asking you this question. What exactly is it? So Doyin now spoke and scattered everywhere, literally.
I think she thrives on belittling people, antagonizing people. When she's not cool with you, she wants the entire space to not be comfortable for you to live in. I think that's a very main thing to do. Considering the fact that she's quite old, I expect a lot more maturity from her. And she lacks all the maturity.
Yo, did you guys hear all of that? It was a whole lot. It's like, okay, these are the things that I said I was going to say to this person, and I am finally saying this. And then there was also something that she said about Venita and her sheep. She said that if not for this sheep, that Venita would have been out of the house a long time ago. And Ebukana reminded her that, this is what you said. And she repeated it again, that Venita should thank Adekunle Sef. She should be telling him thank you for the fact
She
that
owes Adekunle.
she should be telling Adekunle thank you for the fact that she's still in the house up until this
If
moment.
she wasn't a sheep, she'd be out of the show by now. I think she owes Adekunle a very big thank you. She's still be on the show. 100%. Okay.
Yo, so it was a whole lot in this particular camp today, you guys. So after this part, this was the first thing that happened for the live eviction. So this was the first thing that happened. After this happened, Ebukana went in to evict Kim Opera. This is another eviction that we're expecting, obviously, because she's a fake housemate, and we knew that since she was up, she was going to go home today. So it wasn't shocking at all.
I don't
They
know.
hugged her. Okay, no. First of all, the question that Ibuka asked her was about like the two guys that she has been intimate, that if we've seen a lot of intimate moments from herself and Cross. And then she also goes to meet Pere and everything. And then she said that she heard something. She wanted to just make sure that everything was fine, because she knew that people were talking about her situation with both of them, that she has been friends with both of them since before the house. So that's why she was approaching Pere to find out what's
I
up.
know two of them individually. So far, I don't know. Para apparently was trying to avoid me in the house, and I had to ask him a few questions because I knew a few people had been talking, and he explained that to me. That was basically it.
You're trying to knock head amongst friends?
So I'm only trying to solve issues between the both of them since I've been here.
So according to her, she has just the only thing she has done since she has been in the house is to solve issues between the both of them. I think there's been a knocking of heads there, but at the beginning she tried to solve the issue that Perry and Cross had as regards the lack of trust, right? And then this is now when she was evicted from the house. I don't even why are they even screaming. This was an unexpected eviction.
Chemo prop.
Two. Take your time. One.
Hey, Cross. So how is Cross going to cope in the house? I believe he's going to cope. She has just 3 weeks left. I don't think that there's any eviction now that is going to be that deep for anybody, right? So I believe he's going to cope. And also, I was actually surprised that they evicted one person. Just let me know, how did you feel about the fact that like we just have 3 weeks and there are over 14 actual housemates in the house? When is Big Brother planning to evict them? Are we going to have top 10 in the finals? I don't understand, Big Brother. I think that the reason he did not evict White Money is because of how he was put up for possible evictions. You guys know that he was not nominated. It was the card that he picked that gave him automatic nomination. So maybe that is why Big Brother decided to keep him in the house or something else. But that's what I think. And then when Kim Oprah came out, she spoke about Cross, saying that what they have is real. That she did not know, she has known him since, but she did not know that he was harboring those feelings. And then it's nice to know that someone is genuine. So I guess there's hope between the two of them when it comes to I guess there's hope between the two of them when it comes to future prospects, right?
Oh no, it's serious now. Like me and Cross are actually very good friends from it's like 6 years. I never knew he was having like these thoughts until the house. Don't be a hater. And it just feels nice to see people just be genuine.
So yeah, I guess that there's going to be something there between the two of them, because we in the house we never really heard her say anything about how she really feels about him or whether it's just a game. So she has said that there's something there. So I don't know. I guess that's when she comes out, or when he comes out, because even when Ebuka asks her about Perez, she's like, she doesn't know that right now she's focused on Cross. So it's a cross situation there. So yeah, if you were a Chris shipper, I don't know, do you guys, are there shippers there? If you're a Chris shipper, this is one thing for you guys. And then Ebuka now went in to shake tables, the letter tables that has caused an issue in the house right now. You guys know that there was a letter prank from Angel earlier on during the week. Yes, there was a letter prank from Angel, and she dropped a letter for Adekunle, and she wrote the letter in such a way that he would suspect that it's Sissy that wrote it, right? So Big Brother, so I say Big Brother, Ebuka asked him why he okay, there's something that happened between himself and Venita where he was talking to Venita about going to meet Sissy, and when she had an issue, I think Venita was trying to help Sissy. So Adekunle did not like that. So Ebuka asked him why was that? Did he have anything to do with the letter? And that is what brought up the letter gist, right? And he said he didn't want to talk about the letter because he felt like maybe they were playing a prank on him.
I didn't want to say anything about the letter because I wasn't sure about it. I didn't know if someone was playing a game on me, if it was a prank, and I just didn't want to fall for it. So
Did you tell Venita about the letter?
Not yet. Something about what I have with Venita is a facade, and they can't wait to meet me outside.
So Venita did not know about the letter. I told you guys in my video that I'm not sure Venita saw the content of that letter because she was in the locker room. He was holding the letter, but she wasn't really looking into it. She could have been reading anything on the paper. So I wasn't sure if she saw it or not. And obviously, I think, like I was thinking that there would have been a reaction. So the fact that she has not reacted since is just obvious that she had not seen the letter. So it's now that she's getting to find out about this letter. And she did not take it well, obviously, especially because of the fact that Adekunle did not tell her about it. And Ebuka asked him, like, okay, who did he think wrote the letter? And he said he was suspecting that it was Kim Oprah at first because she's the only one that calls him Bad Boy Dex. And then, Sissy was also on the list of suspects of like people that could have written the letter to him. So,
Because
yeah, hold on, let me just take this back. So he said he suspected Kim at
I
first.
initially suspected Kim because Kim is the only one that calls me Bad Boy Dex. At some point, I realized that it wasn't Kim. My second suspect was Sissy.
So yeah, at this point, Ebuka now decided to ask Sissy a question about the letter. That did she write Adekunle any letter? Like, did she address any letter to Adekunle? And that's when she said, "Oh wait, I think something else happened before that." Let me bring up this video.
That you
Exactly. So this was when Ebukana asked Sisi about the letter, that did she write any letter? It's like, yo, write this letter how? That she doesn't see Adekunle in that way. And the crowd, I don't even know why they screamed, but they screamed at this point.
Telling him that you want to meet him outside.
No, I didn't do anything like that. And I'll never do anything like that.
So no, nothing there at all for you.
For Adekunle's side, I don't see her for this house. I don't see her.
It choke. So obviously we knew it was not Sisi, but like at this point, Sisi was now saying that Doyin, she feels like it's Doyin that wrote the letter, because Doyin dropped a letter for Sisi and Alex. She told them not to open it yet, so she didn't know the content of the letter. So she dropped a letter for herself and Alex. So she's like, okay, if Doyin can drop a letter for me, then there's a possibility that she's the one that dropped this letter for Adekunle. So she said that she's suspecting that it's Doyin that may have dropped the letter for Adekunle, and that's how Doyin's name now, would I say, entered. Doyin's name now entered the equation of the letter dropping, right?
I think it's Doyin actually, Ebuka, because she also gave me, Alex and I a letter today.
Adekunle didn't find his letter today though. He's had that letter for 3 days.
Wow. Well, I would never write a letter to Adekunle because I don't care for him.
Yo, so she just said that she won't write to him, and Ebuka was saying that he didn't find it today. So this now made the way Ebuka asked the question, like, since he was insisting on like, okay, Adekunle didn't find it today, he found it since, so there's a possibility that you still wrote it and all of that. So Sisi got offended by that. She felt like he was making it seem like she wrote it, or making it seem like she was lying. And she mentioned that she feels like Ebuka has just been like, when it comes to her matter, he's always dragging it and making it seem like maybe she's lying or she's not saying the truth. So she was just talking about it in the garden. She was really not happy about the situation and the way Ebuka spoke to her, or the way Ebuka, would I say, asked the question, that she's making people feel like she's the one that wrote the letter.
Some people are going to go ahead thinking I wrote the letter, and it's
No,
really
but you already
unfair.
said it that you didn't write the letter. And
No, I don't like the fact that when he asks everybody a question, he doesn't drag it. He let them, even when they lie, he leaves it. When it comes to my case, I feel like he always drags it. I don't like it. I feel some type of way.
So she's saying that she feels some type of way about Ebuka addressing her situation like that, right? If you're currently on the live stream, please give this video a thumbs up, right? We are over like almost 800 people here. Please, thumbs up. Sorry, you guys. Sorry for the break in transmission. I had Nigeria happens to me basically. So where was I? I'm just going to remove all the parts that did not have anything going there. Thanks for still sticking here. Abby, thanks for still being here. So as I was saying, she did not take that well, and then she also blew hot at the person that wrote the letter. She was saying that Declan knows it's Doyin that wrote it, so she still feels like it's Doyin that wrote the letter to.
She was not like,
I beg.
Just angry, saying that whoever did that, whoever is trying to spoil her name, that the person, thunder will fire the person.
Listen, I know you right now. You know.
she was not like,
I beg. Go with punch your body trying to destroy my name.
I
You sweat and blood to fucking build my name. If you try it, know how we destroy you. Everything where you touch will spoil. Yeah. They write to me, say you do.
Yeah, yo. So it was a lot, right? So Angel met Venita, Angel and Soma. Or before we get to that, let's even finish with the what happened during the live eviction show. When Doyin was evicted, Ebuka asked her why she thinks that nobody likes her, or why she has been feeling some type of way about the way people have been behaving towards her in the house. And she said that it's her mouth. She said she knows that it's her mouth that is always putting her in trouble when it comes to things that has to do with the house. So she just mentioned that she knows that it's her mouth that is putting her his amount that is putting her in that space or in that situation.
Ebuka, I think it's my mouth. I think it's my mouth. This my mouth too sharp. It's too sharp. I think so. I think that's the reason.
Yeah, only use your chest.
I'm only in my chest, though. I don't know.
So that is it for Doyin. And then she said moving forward is just work. That is going to focus on work moving forward. Kim Oprah also said the same thing. Kim Secret, she has a show coming up. So everything, it's a business for all of them from now onwards. For the letter, Venita tore the letter. Like, they showed where she was ripping it after the live eviction show. She ripped everything. Like she wasn't even having that at all. Like she was obviously furious at this point after the live eviction show. Then you guys, they also asked Pere about the kiss that he had with Messi, and they were shocked when Ebuka mentioned it. Like, why are you bringing up this kiss? So they were shocked by the question. Ebuka just said that there was a locking of lips between them. That what is going on there, and Perez said that himself and Messi, they are just cool. And the way Ebuka laughs, like, who are you guys deceiving? Basically, that was what his laughter was giving. So Perry just said that both of them are cool right now.
Hello? You were trying to lean in, Ilebaye was stopping you.
No, me and Mercy were just cool.
8 weeks later, you are just cool. You just saw her.
So for that kiss, I didn't expect Ebuka to bring it up, Sha, because like when it comes to Messi's kisses, like they must always expose it. They must always expose it. So the laughter just made it like, okay, who are you joking with, or who are you playing with, right? And then for Angel and Venita, with this whole letter thing, this is where Angel was having a conversation with Venita. For Angel, Venita and Adekunle, she came to beg Venita on behalf of Adekunle that, maybe this is the reason why he did not tell you about the letter, this and that and that. Herself and Soma were trying to beg Venita because of the letter situation.
Anita, I told you that I'm not done. I'm begging on I'm begging on our
No.
Why hasn't Angel said anything yet? Like, she hasn't still mentioned that she's the one that dropped the letter, and that is what is causing all of this tension between these people. And Venita was obviously not in the mood. You could tell from her voice, like she was holding everything back. She's like, "Are you guys done?" And then she wasn't even having it at all. And then the tension between them right now is mad. It's almost as if I think she's even trying to get her things sorted. Adekunle is also getting his things sorted. So right now, the tension between them can cut through a wall. It can cut through something very thick. So I expected that Angel would tell them like that's the reason it's a prank. So I think she's scared. She doesn't want the heat because I guess there's so much heat going on. She doesn't want it. But then at the same time, these two people are going at each other and it's already causing a fuss in the house. So why not let them know what the situation is? So that's what is causing tension, obviously, between Cici, then Venita and Adekunle currently in the house. I think that's mainly what happened for the live eviction show, and then afterwards the tables were shooketh. And then Ebuka told them that they've been thinking, they've been reasoning, and they've been saying that normally the winner gets chosen in the first or second week, that they should not be having that mindset, that this season is different and they should anything they do can jeopardize their chances of winning. So the game is tough right now, you guys. If you know that you have a favorite, don't just be thinking that, oh, the person is safe, you're not going to vote. Put in all the votes that you can put in, because that person is not safe. Don't be thinking that the person is safe, because it's a strong one. With what we have seen with Venita's percentage, if Venita leaves the house before the finals and we have Adekunle in the finals, he stands a strong chance at winning. So there are so many people that stand a strong chance at collecting that money. So you have to put in all that you can when it comes to voting, right? So I'm not even going to say anything about Adekunle and Benita. Cici and Benita blowing hot, because obviously this was as a result of a prank and it has done its work. So let me just read a few comments so that we can end the live stream. Kim has no cross for 6 years. Yes, he never said he liked her, but waited for her to come into Big Brother's show to tell her after he knew Perry had said he liked her and wanted her in the house. I beg. With friends like Cross, one doesn't need enemies. Oh, okay. We're talking about Cross now. Please give this video a thumbs up if you're currently on the live stream. Forget IPT Adekunle and Venita. That's who was affected more. Sissy should rest. When you tell people not to be excited about online results, they do not want to believe. White money was leaving. Look at Benita's results. Yeah, that was actually a shocking one. The worst part is he didn't even want her to take Pere. He didn't want her to talk to Pere. Oh, okay, okay. You know, Adekunle helped Venita. Definitely, because it's not up. You have Adekunle's fans and then you have shippers. It's mostly shippers. I know that shippers are very, very strong when it comes to voting. Those people don't play with them, right? Though he's such a bitter person, he doesn't know there's a difference between being blunt and being a complete and total. Uganda and the entire East Africa are voting Adekunle. So yeah, um show us Kim leaving. I showed it earlier on in the video, so just watch the replay of the live stream. So this is where I end this video. If you're currently here, please give this video a thumbs up. Sorry for the interruption, the network interruption. It's lights, they took my lights and my internet also went off, so sorry guys, and I hope that doesn't happen again. Thanks for watching, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I'm going to see you on the next one. I hope I covered everything. I hope I didn't forget anything from the live eviction show. So evictions, tearing of the letter, attention. I think that's basically it. Okay, yeah, White Money was told to sit down at some point. And I think that is going to make him feel like, okay, he's a very strong contender. But yeah, bye guys, love you, kisses.